What is up, guys? Welcome back to Take It to the House. I am joined with Thatcher, and Elijah's back from his date with his stepdad. So,
Yo, that sounds wild.
That's
Talk
what
about
we said last
rebranding.
week.
that's
We
what we
said
said
you were on a
last
date with
week.
your stepdad.
But yeah, there's a lot more to cover this week as NBA playoffs will be starting tomorrow as we record the 11th of April. So the regular season just concluded, and then we have some NFL news to cover as well, which I think we'll get into first, and then
You
we'll
want to
go from
start
there.
with NFL?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. Um,
Odell Beckham Jr.
to the
is our highlight
Ravens.
to the Ravens.
One
What do
year,
you guys
$18
think?
million contract for someone who hasn't played
Was it 18? Oh my
18.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, I think that this was the Ravens' last attempt to keep Lamar.
And
Um,
guess what? I still think Lamar's leaving.
I s-
How are they
I
going to
don't
keep Lamar
know.
if they're spending $18 million on a wide
Well,
receiver who
and
hasn't
wouldn't
played
that
in a
make you
year?
pissed off if you're Lamar to see that they're spending that much money on somebody else, even though it may be to appease him, like that they're spending all that money on 1 year for a player who hasn't played in a year,
Yeah.
and yet they're not willing to pay you, the quarterback.
And here's the thing, it's not like he's going to be taking that division by storm. He's played in that division with the Browns for like three
Right.
years. So everyone knows how he plays. He's not going to be anything special,
Right.
especially if he doesn't have an actual quarterback,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, I don't necessarily know if that's just the right fit for me. Like,
It's
wouldn't
weird.
you rather spend a little bit less money or just draft a freaking receiver with your pick?
Well, the Jets, they had the opportunity to match it, and he would have gone to New
I'm
York,
really
but
surprised that
they
wasn't the
didn't.
case because
Too
I
expensive,
really thought that. Well, of course it's too expensive, but we're also talking about them spending like their whole future on Aaron Rodgers. So
which still
I do
hasn't
think
happened, by the way.
I do think it
yeah,
was smart for the Jets to not sign
Yeah,
Beckham
at
just
least for the amount of
because
money.
for the amount of money, but they also did just sign Alan Lazard
Yeah,
and Mecole Hardman,
yeah.
and then you also got Garrett
Garrett
Wilson.
Wilson.
So
they'll
there's your
probably get
top three.
Randall Cobb too.
Yeah, they might even get Randall Cobb, but like,
Randall Cobb is kind of irrelevant, but yeah.
how would how would Beckham fit into that system unless you're trading away someone
Yeah.
else?
Yeah,
The only problem is that something that makes me nervous is now that OBJ has to be like the number one guy in Baltimore, which is like that stresses me out so hard to know that he's got to be the number one when he's coming off of an injury that kept him out for over a year.
he really
Like,
hasn't been the number one since New York. You know,
no.
it's just kind of concerning that.
I thought he was number one in Cleveland.
No, we had Landry was our number one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
so
You know, that was one player that I was really bummed out that didn't work out in New Orleans. At least it doesn't look like it for right now. Because I was so hyped when the Saints got Jarvis Landry. Like he has always been one of my favorite players. Like I have a Landry, it's not in my closet right now, but I have a Landry Dolphins jersey. Like, I don't know. I really like Jarvis Landry, and that really bummed me out, especially because like he is never injured. He has never been injured. And then the one season he plays in New Orleans, he was out for like the whole year.
yeah, I think his playing days are coming to an end.
Yeah, probably. I'm actually I thought that he would maybe even go to the Packers for a little while.
Hmm.
That's where I thought that it would make the most sense for me. But the fact that he still hasn't gotten an like an offer to go anywhere, maybe he might just call it quits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I could
mean,
I honestly thought also see him go back to LA too, to the Rams.
he was never on the Rams.
He wasn't ever at the
Odell?
Rams.
No, we're talking about
Oh, we're talking
Jarvis.
about Jarvis.
Oh,
The
Yeah,
Rams won't take Odell back.
no.
Or they wouldn't take Odell back even
Well,
if
I
he went.
think that it sounded like the way that McVay talked about Odell this season, it sounded like they were kind of like thanks but no
Yeah,
thanks. Like you did well with us for that season, and I do think that he was the reason that they got to the Super Bowl.
he would have been Super Bowl MVP if he didn't get injured.
Yep, and I think, like I said, mm, I think he was the reason that they got that far. I think they just needed that extra piece to like take him up a notch. Um, and can we talk
Well,
about
yeah,
how
they
Cooper
lost.
Cup like super regressed this year?
Wasn't he injured though? Or was he?
He was injured, but like I think even in general, like I don't know. It's kind of I mean,
I mean, it's
it's
hard to
easy to
top
say
that
regress.
season.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say it's easy to say regress when you had like a historic season. Was he the first ever wide receiver to win Super Bowl MVP? Who
No,
was
No,
the other one who?
I would assume that Jerry
Edelman.
Rice won it.
Oh, Edelman won it.
Did Edelman? What?
Didn't Danny Amendola win one?
I don't
I
even know.
swear he
I
did.
think he did.
I'm gonna look it up.
But speaking of
No, me
Jarvis,
look it up.
I would take him back in Cleveland just for leadership in the locker room.
Who?
Jarvis.
Yeah.
All the players loved him.
Oh no, but remember it was didn't Brady give him like that car that he won for the Super Bowl MVP? Like he gave Danny Amendola the car. I feel like I remember that.
Yeah, it goes from Lynn Swan to Fred Blinikoff.
Who was the
Um,
last one who won it?
before Cup,
Yeah.
Edelman.
Hmm.
Oh, that's right. Okay, but what about before Edelman?
I'm looking right now. No, that's not what I
Did
want.
Jerry Rice ever win one?
Probably, but I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
Montana won most of those.
Well, yeah,
I do have to say, I think that the reason that Cooper Cup won the Super Bowl MVP though was less about what he did in that game and more about
just
what
his
he did
season
throughout the
overall.
season. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
to
so
show that he,
the last receiver to win before Edelman was Santonio Holmes.
oh, in that Pittsburgh and
Yep.
Arizona one.
Mm-hmm. Before that was Hines Ward. Before that was Dion Branch, and then Jerry Rice, and then Fred Blinikoff, and then Lynn
Mm,
Swan.
okay. Well, all that is to say is that we don't think OBJ is going to make that big of an impact, do you?
No,
I don't know yet.
I mean, I don't know how he can
I
make an
almost,
impact in
yeah,
that
I
team.
almost think that it's more beneficial for Baltimore if Tyler Huntley's their starting quarterback and not if Lamar's their starting quarterback.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
100%.
Like it gives the legit quarterback a legit weapon.
Yeah.
But I do think that they still probably need to draft a receiver or go after another receiver.
I think it's so risky though to spend 18 million on someone so injury prone.
And for 1 year.
And for 1 year. That's crazy.
I think that's also showing like even more like I know
It shows
that
desperation.
well, it shows also a little bit of, like I said, I feel like it shows a little bit of disrespect to be like, hey Lamar, yeah, we're getting you this weapon, but also look how much we're gonna pay him and we're still not paying you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys think before we kind of move on, do you guys think that Lamar is traded before the draft, or do you think that this thing rolls into the regular season?
I think it rolls into the regular
I think it
season.
rolls in. Yeah.
I'm starting to think that too.
Yeah.
And
I
like,
do
here's the
think
thing
that
too with
Rodgers gets done before the draft though.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
I was about to say like he gets done before the draft, during the draft, or it rolls into the next season. Like anything could happen with those two teams. I just think Green Bay's asking for too freaking much.
Yeah.
To be honest, like that's what we've heard.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think they're asking too much, but I also think that it does I feel like the Jets are still gonna get fleeced.
Of course they are.
Like I still think that like what wouldn't it be really funny is if the Jets didn't land Rodgers because they just took too long to like really commit
Well, then
and
the
then
Packers
they're
would be
just
stupid
stuck.
for that because I mean, Rodgers doesn't want to play for him. You know.
Yeah, but I think it's funny too because they told Derek Carr in the meetings like it pretty much sounds like they were like sucking up to Derek Carr and
Hmm.
they like did you guys hear the thing about like how they're like they think that he's a future Hall of Fame quarterback and stuff like that. And then when he said that he was going to go to the Saints or like he was thinking about going to the Saints, they're like, "Okay, thanks for meeting with us." It's like they weren't really that interested, I don't think. I
Yeah.
think that he was their backup option and I think that maybe the Jets thought that he would be on the market longer.
Yeah.
And then the Saints were just like, thanks, take
I mean,
him.
I will say the Jets, no matter what goes through, they lose the trade because giving up a first round pick or an early second for a 39-year-old quarterback is
Yep.
outrageous. You know, that's
Yep.
insane.
Yeah.
But also let's talk about real quick about the third overall pick. A lot of people are calling for that. And I
Are
think,
they really?
yeah, I
Mm.
think the
As they
Titans,
should be.
I think the
Yeah.
Titans might pull the trigger, try and get Will Levis at 3.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah,
You don't think they give Malik a chance?
no, I don't think so. I
Really?
I think it's kind of like a Desmond Ritter situation in Atlanta. He doesn't really.
But I think that Atlanta have shown they're more committed to Desmond Ritter than Titans have shown
Well,
to
yeah, but I think it's
Malik.
still like they don't have full, they don't have full, confidence
I
in
think
him.
you need to give him a shot because didn't he play like 1 or 2 games and he was actually pretty good?
Malik,
I thought he only played 1 game, Malik.
put 2.
he played
Didn't he
2.
have like
He was
one game where he
mid.
had like 3 rushing touchdowns though?
I don't
That
know.
was preseason.
Yeah, maybe in the preseason, but regular season, I thought he played really bad.
I
Um,
don't think he played that many games though.
and
He
also, Bryce
He
Young
had
now
he
has the
had
best odds to go #1 overall.
which I'm more than happy with. Okay, so he played oof. Yeah, JK, take that back. Sorry, guys. He had no touchdowns.
hmm
He had
Yeah, he did. He threw 1 touchdown.
In regular
nah, my
season,
stats.
Yeah.
When? What game?
Texans week 16.
He had 0 touchdowns, unless it was a rushing touchdown.
It might have been rushing.
It says 2022 season
Yeah,
stats.
rushing.
200.
Rushing.
yeah,
Okay, because it says 276 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. His QBR is 12.4.
still not as bad as Baker.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then so now look at you're gonna have a division. Our division is so bad. You're gonna have a division. The starting quarterbacks will be if Bryce Young goes as 1 overall, I'm thrilled, by the
Mhm.
way.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bryce
You
Bryce
don't want to
Young,
face CJ Stroud.
I would be okay with facing CJ Stroud. I would just rather have Bryce Young be the future because he's tiny and he's gonna get destroyed.
Yeah,
Can you imagine Cam?
Watch you say that, and he's gonna have like one of the best rookie seasons ever.
well, I mean,
There's no
Baker
way.
had one of the best rookie seasons in
But he
recent
didn't win
memory,
rookie of
and
the year.
well,
Can you
yeah,
can you just imagine though, like Cam Jordan destroying
Cam
Bryce
Jordan
Young?
would break Bryce Young.
Yeah. So, but this division would feature Bryce Young, Baker Mayfield, Desmond Ritter, and Derek Carr.
Do you think the Falcons are going to start Desmond or go with Heineke?
I think
I
it's
think
gonna be a
Heineke.
quarterback battle.
Yeah, I think Heineke.
I mean, I would start Ritter because I still think that I think he deserves a full season.
hmm
Yeah.
So give him, or if he plays like the first 8 games, because it's not like the Falcons are really, they don't have that bright of a future, at least this season.
Yeah,
Now, I did hear rumors that they might go with Smith and Jigba at 9, which I would despise. I would hate that.
Drake London and Smith and Jigba. Ooh, man.
And then, well,
Bears have
actually,
9.
huh?
Chicago has 9.
8. Are they at 8 then? Or are they at
I'm
10?
not sure. Falcons are
They're
at
right
8.
there.
They're at 8.
Okay. So
Eight
at 8,
might be too low to pick Smith and Jigba, I
you
think.
mean well, yeah, too low in terms of numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Or like too high in the
Too
draft,
high
but
in the draft,
yeah,
but
yeah,
too,
too low in numbers.
yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
I think the best fit for Njigba is 15 at the Packers.
I think the best fit for Bijan Robinson is number 10 to the Eagles.
That would be a good. I mean, I mean, don't they have another pick too or no?
Yep.
The Eagles?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have 2. They have the end of the first round, but Bijan won't fall that far.
I do think the Eagles will trade that last pick though.
Yeah, or if there's nothing super, like if they don't have, I mean they're gonna need tackle help because whether offensive or defensive, they're gonna need help. So
What do you guys think is going on with Zeke?
yeah, that's interesting because I thought for a minute he was gonna go to the Bengals.
Yeah, I did too. I thought the Bengals were getting rid of Mixon.
Well, and here's
I
the thing
still
too,
think
is
they might.
they're reinvestigating Mixon now.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be a huge factor too.
I think they might.
With
Well, he's a free agent though, right? Or no?
Mixon
Yeah.
next year.
Next year.
Okay. So but I
So
thought people were saying that because I didn't ever hear that they were gonna trade Mix, and I just thought that they weren't just gonna pick him up
I
again.
thought they were just
They were
gonna release
gonna.
him.
So here, this is what the
Oh,
rumors
release
were.
him. Yeah,
Yeah,
release him.
they were gonna release him, but then he wasn't released, and then the charges got dropped from the jurisdiction, and then now he's being reinvestigated. Zeke gets released before that reinvestigation happens. Bengals were like a top choice for
Yeah.
him.
Hey, wait, didn't we hear? Didn't you tell me last week, Zach, that the Cowboys were interested in bringing Zeke back?
Yeah, we were talking
Yeah.
about that too. Like I was about to bring that up too. I'm like, now Zeke wants to go. Like Cowboys are interested in bringing Zeke back, but that's up to Zeke though, because I think that he should have a choice. He does have the choice of
I
what he
wouldn't.
wants to sign. Yeah, I want to go back to Dallas either.
You know what
But
would be kind of cool though if they did get Bijan Robinson. You know,
who, Dallas?
yeah, Texas.
They don't need him though. I think Pollard's in number one.
But Pollard, was he 27? You know,
He's younger than Zeke. That's all we know.
let
Yeah,
Bijan
he's younger
develop
than
under
Zeke.
Pollard, and then
Yeah, but I
keep
just
him
then
around.
you're gonna run into the same problem that you had with Zeke, where it's like you're gonna have a number one running back that you're gonna like overcommit to, even though we know the number two is better. Like I
But
would just run it back with Pollard for another couple years.
I
yeah,
mean,
but
yeah,
then who
look
they have
at
as a backup?
He's also not demanding big money yet. So
no,
that's the problem with Zeke is like immediately he demanded big money and they gave it to him.
but then he wasn't playing under it.
Also, the Cowboys aren't that well run. I'm gonna be quite honest.
They're a
Like
poverty franchise.
I don't trust them. I don't trust them to make good signings, at least good money, like good contracts.
No.
Kareem Hunt is also a free agent. Browns are releasing.
Yeah, I did just see that the Browns are ready to move on. So
Yeah, that'll be
I remember they were
interesting.
trying to trade him last year.
We were.
yeah, at the
too.
deadline.
Yeah.
Yeah, deadline. No one want to take him. Kind of remind like speaking with Zeke and Tony Pollard, kind of reminds me of like with the whole Melvin Gordon, Javonte Williams last
Mhm.
year.
Yeah. Or even or Chubb and Kareem Hunt too, because there were moments where Kareem was playing a lot better than Chubb, and people were like, "What if we move off Chubb?" I'm like, "You're an idiot."
Bro, people were
No.
talking about trading Chubb for a second round pick in the offseason, and I was like, this is outrageous, bro. A second round pick for one of the best running backs in the league.
Second round pick for Nick Chubb. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Well, remember when we were hearing what the asking price was for Derrick Henry? It was lower. It was like that. It was like a second and a third. I was like, "Oh my gosh."
I wonder if the Titans offered Derrick Henry as part of the trade for the third overall pick.
They honestly might.
I
And they
think
put
that'd be
James
a
Conner
good-
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you give Derrick Henry and your first.
Yeah.
And a
No, you probably
second.
need to give a little bit more than that. Yeah, like Derrick
For the
Henry,
third
your
overall.
first and your second for a third, and the third overall, and James Conner.
Yeah.
Or even
like-
don't get James Conner, and you just, I mean,
Don't get James Conner, maybe sign
imagine they
Zeke.
send Kyler to
Yeah.
Tennessee, dude.
they swapped
Ooh.
Kyler. Well, I still think that Tennessee could trade for Rodgers.
I don't know. I
No,
mean,
no.
I don't think
Rodgers is
anymore,
committed to
but
I think
Rodgers
yeah,
is
Rodgers
committed to
is
New York
so
now.
obviously committed.
Bro,
But
that'd be
they were one of
wild.
the Kyler to Tennessee.
Yeah.
See,
That'd
but
be
at that
wild.
point, then
But then you don't draft who you draft with the third overall.
right, you don't do
know?
that for the third. I think you trade Kyler to Tennessee for Tennessee's pick, and then they take, and then Arizona ends up taking a quarterback at 3, and then that messes with Hey, notice how I didn't F-bomb because I don't want more editing work.
I don't need more editing work, Pachacho. I don't care. Bleep. You.
But that could mess with everybody's draft board.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If Arizona took a quarterback, I still don't think they will because I think their new head coach does not have the balls to do something like that.
No.
Or their new GM, right? They got a new GM, and isn't he like the weirdest guy?
Their new GM.
So I'm
I
saying
thought he was
Kyler
under
could get traded because the
investigation.
GM is so weird.
Yeah. I don't
And
know.
they
The
still have
Cardinals
D-Hop. Hey, hold on. They still have D-Hop too.
For now.
for
For
now.
now.
And then
So-
they're
Is
getting new
he's not a
uniforms
free
before the
agent though,
draft, too.
right? They're gonna trade him.
They're gonna
It'd
trade
have to
him.
be a trade, yeah.
They could
Because
they
he's
could
still under
trade him to
contract
Tennessee.
he's still
That's
under
what- okay.
contract for about 2 more years.
Thatcher, you keep stealing my freaking lines, man. What the hell?
Trade him to Tennessee.
I will say though,
He gets traded to
Stroud in the
Tennessee.
new
They
car-
send Derrick Henry to
Arizona.
Arizona. Thank you. And then draft a fucking quarterback or draft whoever they need.
That's crazy.
The
Draft a
Cardinals need a
receiver.
big name player to bring in their new uniforms, though. That's all I'll say.
True, true.
True.
I'm excited for those because they better be fire.
Yeah,
They have really good colors and their uniforms are just
they're
awful.
so bad, so bad.
Hey,
I
and
hope they
Denver
keep the
and
black
Denver's
helmets
getting
though.
new freaking helmets.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I
alternate
think,
helmets.
and I think they're gonna be white.
I think
Uh,
they're gonna be the old orange crush helmets
Yeah,
with the
Browns are
blue.
gonna
which
get
would be
white
fire.
helmets.
And then the Browns are getting new helmets too.
Hmm.
I
White ones,
honestly
it sounds like.
Yeah.
sounds like Denver's gonna rebrown too.
They should.
They should. Their uniforms
Yeah,
suck
they
ass.
should.
They should just have their color rush be their home jersey.
Dude, can you imagine how many freaking designs I've seen from the old like uniforms from the
Yeah, I've seen a
1990s?
bunch and they look so
They're
nice.
so nice.
Yeah.
Why not do that?
And what the Saints need to do is get that black helmet in the bin. It is horrible.
It's just horrible with the uniforms you guys put it with. Put it with an all
Yeah.
black
Well,
uniform, and you
but
guys are
even
fine.
that, okay, the part that really bugs me is the big ass thick stripe with like all the little fleur de lis. I don't like it. I wish they would just go like copy and paste of what our other one is. Just have the same stripe, but just do different colors of the stripe and
Mhm.
then wear it with all black uniforms. Why can't they do that? I
Or
heard like
or a all white helmet would be super sick
yes,
too. And have a
yes,
Yeah.
gold face mask.
yes, and
Yeah,
a
that'd be
gold
nice.
fleur de lis.
My God, I'm gonna
Yeah,
nuts.
that would be so nice. But I don't know. That Kelly Green uniforms are coming back too for the Eagles. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so hyped. Those might be some of the best uniforms ever. At least the helmets are really
The
nice.
helmets are nice.
I really like the Kelly Green helmets
Yeah, with the gray eagle.
with the gray, just the solo gray like the gray wing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If you guys were to okay, so out of all the teams not the teams that we just mentioned. So not the teams, not Arizona, not Denver, and not like if you were to choose a team to not rebrand, but like get new uniforms, who would it be?
Packers.
The Packers. Oh, they're so iconic though. That'd be
I
like saying
know.
changing the Steelers. You can't change the Steelers.
I was
I'd
gonna say the
say
Steelers too, or the Lions. The Lions is kind of got new ones
No, the
too.
Lions just got newer ones.
I'd say the Seahawks.
Love the Seahawks
I
uniforms
think their
though.
Seahawks, the uniforms are stuck in like 2010. They really need to just update them.
They're
Go back to
I
the gray.
They're 2015. Thank you very much. And I think that the Buffalo Bills should get new uniforms
I
because the red uniforms they had were so
Get new
dope.
uniforms with their new stadium.
Oh,
They
yeah,
should
the
get
bigger
new. They should
stadium.
just do the red helmets, bro. Like keep your current uniform and then just do red helmets with instead of the white.
Yeah,
Those red
like a
helmets are
like a
nice.
red helmet with like a white buffalo.
Or the dark
Mm.
blue, or the dark blue with a red stripe.
Yeah, true. I don't know if I was gonna say. I think, I mean, I think Atlanta failed their new uniforms. Like I think
Yeah,
their new
those are
uniforms
bad.
are bad, but I can't give Atlanta an upgrade. I don't like them enough.
I think Minnesota could get an upgrade too.
Yeah. I think they have such cool colors and it just doesn't work as well. I
Like
also
their
think
helmets are cool.
I think the Ravens could also do with an upgrade because again, like cool colors but not great uniforms.
There was just one.
The Patriots need. I mean, their
They
uniforms
just
are so.
rebranded.
They just
I know,
rebranded.
but they're so bad. Like because they just turned their old Color Rush uniform into their home uniform
I
and then
actually
just
like it.
inverted it for their away uniform. I like
I
their
think it's
away
pretty.
ones. The red Pat Patriots are the best ones.
Oh, those are great.
Um,
I was gonna say I saw like a design on TikTok where it's the M in Minnesota for the Vikings, and then the like
Yeah, I
helmet
saw that.
horns. Calm
yeah, I
down.
saw that. Yeah. It was on the ESPN, I think.
I don't like it. I think it looks like an XFL.
Yeah, I
Logo.
agree.
That's the whole point. It looks dope as.
I haven't even given a solid answer. Zach, are
Mhm.
you gonna stick with the Packers or are you gonna say the Vikings?
I'm gonna say the Vikings.
What do you think, Elijah?
I think Seahawks, 100%.
The Seahawks?
Yeah,
I'm just
I
trying
think
to
they
think
should
of
go
like
back to like their gray helmets. You know,
yeah,
with
well, I
Oh, the
think they were planning
silver.
on those
yeah,
coming
the
out soon.
silver
Yeah.
helmets. Those are
I think
fire.
they were planning on that this year because I think they already teased that.
Like make a whole rebrand out of it. Don't just do a little.
Yeah, don't just do a throwback. I don't know. I really like the Seahawks uniforms. I wish they would do more with their gray because I think their gray
The
uniforms
gray
are
is their
really
best
cool.
color.
Yeah. Uh, I don't want to say. I don't want to say. I think that the Saints have some of the best uniforms in the league, but I think that they could just do with a refurbishing. Like I think just like even going like just
I could say
adding a little bit more.
I could say the same thing for the Saints
Like
and the Chargers.
No,
I
Chargers are
I like the
fire.
Chargers.
Like I don't mind like no, not like
Just
I
like
think that
touching up a few things.
yeah, like the Royal and the Navy,
The Navy one is fire.
Navy
The
ones
Navy,
are
yeah, because the
sick.
Navy ones isn't that also where the lightning
Dark
bolt
the
is just that
Yeah.
outline? Oh,
and then they have a dark blue navy bolt
yeah, but they
hmm
need to get rid of the
outline.
numbers on their helmets. I hate that.
No, numbers on the helmets are amazing.
They
No,
are.
so dumb.
I had numbers on my helmet my senior year.
Yeah,
Numbers
I
on
was
helmets
stoked.
but exactly when were you playing when you had numbers on your helmet? Where were you
2020,
playing?
bro.
No, where were you playing?
High school.
Exactly.
Bro,
It's so
That should
what does
not
that
carry over
mean?
to the NFL. It's
It's
so ugly.
Alabama has it in the NFL before like the 80s or
I
so. They
just
all had
okay.
numbers on their helmets.
Let me rephrase here. I don't mind numbers on helmets. I just don't think the Chargers helmet looks good with numbers on it.
I
I
think it
think
looks
that
better.
their standalone logo looks perfectly fine.
what about the numbers on the front with the Steelers though?
See
I think the
that I don't
Steelers should
even.
have a number on the side.
Yeah.
I think they should have the yeah. I think they should have the
Because you know
number
how
on one side
they have
and
the
then the
logo,
Yeah,
they
on
have
one
the
side and have nothing on
yeah
this side.
yeah,
yeah
they should put a number on the other side.
yeah.
Instead of
Or
having in the
even like
middle
the
where
Browns, bro. Like the Browns should do numbers on their
they
helmets because
have.
They
they don't have
did.
They
anything on
do
them.
They did
on their old helmets.
on the
Yeah, I know, but I
on
mean
our
like right now.
on our ones from the our 75th anniversary ones had a
That's
number
right.
on the
Yeah, yeah,
helmet.
yeah.
So
And I think that like I think those work, but I just think when you have like one of the best, arguably one of the best logos in the NFL, then don't put the number right next to it.
I'm surprised we didn't mention the Panthers for getting a rebrand. I think
They
Ooh,
already
they
are
could
gonna
yeah.
use
rebrand.
No, they're not.
no. They got
No,
their
they're just
special
changing the
they
color
got the
of blue
black what is it? They got the black uniforms, but
helmets.
their main ones are
Yeah.
still the
Black helmets
same.
are sick as hell, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are really nice. Um, yeah, I think the Panthers too. I think the Panthers have some of the best colors that they
hmm
do not enough with.
And they have a cool logo too.
I think their logo could be better though too. Everything about that franchise could be better. Like it has so much potential and it
Yeah,
could just be better.
that's a violation.
Am I
That's
wrong? Am I
that's a
wrong?
violation.
Their stadium, mid, fans, non-existent. Colors.
How do they get more fans for Charlotte than they do for
Yeah, which is funny because Charlotte are awful.
yeah, doesn't make
The
any
only
They
reason
lost
they're
to
bad,
RSL this weekend. And that's how you know they're bad.
It's so bad.
Panthers are probably up there too. I think the Texans too. I just think that
Yeah,
their red helmets though are
their
sick.
red helmets are nice.
they need to make their red uniforms their primary home and the red helmet's primary helmet.
Facts.
Facts.
I mean, look at the
Or
Rams
even
too. Look at the
or what
Rams
would
too.
look
They did
good?
the same with the horns in 2019.
Rams rebrand sucks.
Yeah, they need to rebrand.
Their bone jersey is absolute.
Are
How
horrible.
can you mess up like the best color in football?
Yeah, weren't you and I
Yeah.
we were talking about that last week where like Elijah and I were like cream colors are like the cream bone color jerseys are just elite. And then we both said at the same time, except for the Rams.
Yeah.
They're so bad.
Seattle's is really nice though too.
Seattle's which one?
That are gray uniforms.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
really
their
like
gray
the
ones are the
gray.
best ones.
The gray is fire.
I just
Is
think
it
their
an
jerseys are too
unpopular
much.
opinion to say that the green ones are actually kind of nice if they don't do all green?
I mean, that's a popular opinion for a middle schooler.
I like the blue, green, blue. I think blue, green, blue looks fine.
I think their jerseys are too loud, too much,
Too
Yeah, I
neon-y.
think too neon-y.
too neon-y.
It just makes me think of like Richard Sherman days though.
Yeah, but
True.
I mean that
But like that's the point also of like your jersey is
you got to
making
move
me
past
remember
that,
a completely different team. Yeah.
Yeah. Like if the Browns want to remember the good old days, let's go back to our 40s jerseys, Let's get real.
Which almost look the exact same.
They're the exact same.
The Cleveland Browns
They're
have
the
like
exact
never
same.
really looked much different.
Except for
Except
our
those
last
older,
uniforms.
those were so bad.
They were atrocious. Yeah, those
With
were
like the
garbage.
Cleveland across the chest.
Ugh.
Dude, they looked like high school jerseys.
Like make me shiver. Ugh.
Those were really bad.
Yeah.
I think the
Our
Texans.
our
I
new
think the
rebrand is
Texans.
is probably one of the best in the NFL though. It's really clean.
I think it's really clean. I really just wish that you guys would have those 75th anniversary. Was 75th or what?
Yeah,
Whatever.
75th anniversary.
I think those are the best Those were the best.
Yeah. But I
Those were
think we
so
might
clean.
incorporate the numbers on our white, like brown
I
numbers on
still
our
wish
white
you guys.
helmet.
Do you guys still? You guys got rid of orange uniforms though. I wish you guys would still have an
We
orange
have
uniform.
orange pants, just
I
not orange
know,
top.
but I think with the uniforms that you guys have now, like just take the home jersey or the away jersey and make it orange with white numbers.
Yeah, that would look good.
Could be some of the best.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do that with their alternate helmet. Like maybe they'll announce like an orange uniform with white helmets. I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
You could wear white, orange, white.
But that would kind of remind me too much of the Buccaneers, the creamsicle Buccaneers.
Yeah, I think they're bringing those back, by the way.
Yeah, they are. They are. Which
For
is a really
Baker
good
Mayfield
logo.
era.
An era. Oh,
All
that's
right.
funny.
You guys can leave comments in the comment section about
If
what
you were to,
guys,
yeah.
Yeah, if you guys are about to do this, you choose a rebranded team, leave a comment below.
Yeah.
Let us know what you guys think.
And give
And
us a reason
also,
why.
on the comment note, none of y'all left a goddamn comment last week, and none of you get a big kiss. So,
Oh, yeah,
joke's
that's
on
right.
you guys.
I also think the Colts could rebrand. Not rebrand, but I just think that their uniforms, like, they lack so much
The Colts
effort.
are like the Panthers, or sorry, the Packers though. Like it's hard to change them.
Yeah, I guess
They're-
that's fair. I would still feel like there are certain other teams that I'm forgetting that could like really use with a rebrand, a recolor, whatever. Especially because I'm such a uniform dork. Like I'm such
Yeah.
a jersey dork that I'm like, I don't know. I just like I was gonna look at every single team just so I could have a peace of mind. Can we say that I do have to say Cincinnati nailed their new uniforms though? Like all of their new uniforms are 10,000 times better than the old ones.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can't see. Chargers, Raiders, Dallas, Washington could rebrand.
Oh, I did you hear about that? They the new
Are they
owners
thinking
might
about it?
actually change the name to the to the
Stop changing the name.
Stop changing the name.
I think they were gonna change it to like the Red Hawks or something like that.
Stop.
Okay,
Keep
that
the
could kinda be-
Commanders. It's
that
fine.
kinda- that's kind of a dope name, actually.
Commanders sucks, bro. They need to change it.
Yeah.
Like
Oh no. I think you just need to stick with it.
Red Hawks. The only thing is, there's already the Blackhawks in Chicago for hockey.
Yeah, but there's also already a Giants that are in New York and San Francisco.
True.
So
and both Giants used to be in New York.
True. Also, no, yeah, they're in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Willie Mays.
Willie Mays.
All right.
My mic
Should we-
just dropped onto my groin.
What? That's
I just heard dropped onto my groin. So
yeah, that was
My mic almost fell off my desk and hit me in the nuts.
ooh.
thing.
Yeah. But we'll be right back. NBA stuff coming, MLB stuff coming, probably some NHL stuff coming too because the playoffs are approaching. The last games are actually this week, I think. So we'll be right back.
Okay.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back. We are now looking at the playoff bracket for the NBA. My Cleveland Cavaliers clinched a playoff spot for the first time without LeBron James since 1998.
Let's go.
So, we're finally moved on past him. Thanks
Freaking
to
Utah didn't make it though.
Yeah, thanks to Utah for
What a
Donovan
surprise.
Mitchell. We love him. But anyways, let's start in the Eastern
wait.
Conference.
And the Pelicans made it without Zion Williamson. Let's go.
You guys are in
Zion's-
play and there's a difference.
Yeah,
It doesn't
you guys-
matter.
you guys
There's a
didn't-
home. It's a
You
home
guys didn't
playoff
actually
game.
make it.
It's a home playoff game.
Nah. See, no, that
We
doesn't
will
count.
make it.
That
We
doesn't
will
count.
make it.
OKC is underrated. Change
New
my
Orleans
mind.
was
No,
underrated.
OKC would have lost to the Jazz if the refs weren't so bad. I was at that game. That was
Oh yeah,
atrocious.
you're on your date with your stepdad.
Yeah.
All right. So we're starting in the East.
Yeah, let's start in the East with the play-in.
Chicago for me, automatically.
Okay, why do you say Chicago?
Because of DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and Lonzo Ball.
Well, Lonzo Ball isn't even playing, I don't think, but I just like their roster a lot more. Kind of like what Zach said. Like I would rather give me Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan over
And
Pascal
they have
Siakam
Vucevic too.
and OG. So I like Chicago, but it's also at Toronto, and they have a pretty good home
Bro,
crowd.
their atmosphere at home is insane.
Yeah, but
Either
I
way,
mean,
they're going to lose to the Bucks, whichever team. No.
yeah. I mean, what do you guys think about that one?
I mean, I
Uh,
think based on paper, it's Chicago, but I would go with
But it's a
Toronto
home
for the home
atmosphere.
field advantage.
Yeah, because their home
advantage.
court advantage is
Yeah.
pretty nuts.
I would go with Toronto.
Yeah. Oh, I'll stick with. I'll agree with that. I think on paper, you should say Chicago, but
Zach, did you
Toronto
say the
have the
same
better.
thing?
I'm gonna say Chicago. I just
Okay.
think I like the roster.
Mhm.
Dude,
Okay,
I'm looking up the spread. Sorry, hold on. Toronto is favored by 5,
yeah,
Jeez.
but
I think it will be a close game. Whoever wins
they're
it.
also won't have OG Anunoby and Fred VanVleet.
Oh, JK, I'm taking the
Oh, yeah,
Bulls.
I'm taking the Bulls.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
taking the Bulls.
Okay. And then, so this is where it gets kind of interesting. Is so the Miami Atlanta, the winner moves automatically in the playoffs, and then the
Mhm.
loser plays the winner of the other
Of
game.
9-10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which I don't like. I don't like that they get two chances, but
Well, that's what happened with the Cleveland last year. We were the one to get 2 chances.
I just don't like that. But
So.
Miami Atlanta, I'm gonna take Miami.
I'm taking Miami as well. I think Jimmy
Jimmy
Butler,
buckets, bro.
Jimmy Buckets, Tyler Hero. They won't. I don't think they're gonna have Lowry though.
I'm
No,
gonna
but
take
I like
Atlanta.
Jimmy buckets. You're gonna take Atlanta?
Yeah, Atlanta, like around this time of the year, they're just a different breed. I
And
don't
Trey Young
understand it.
is just
Trey
ice.
Young's ice cold. So
Can we talk
And
about
they
how
have Quinn.
Can we
Shout
just
out to
talk?
Quinn Snyder
Yeah.
too
yeah, Quinn Snyder
for turning that team around.
Can
quickly.
we just talk about how Trey Young almost got traded this year?
Almost got traded.
Traded.
I think that he was just causing a little too much drama, but I think him and DeJounte Murray, that's who it is, right? He got traded from the Spurs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're good. I'll take Miami too, but then here's the thing: is I would take Atlanta over Chicago.
Yeah.
So I think both of these teams end up in the playoffs. So that means that either case we have, I mean, Zach and I have Miami playing Boston and Atlanta playing Milwaukee, and then Elijah has Miami playing Milwaukee and Atlanta playing Boston.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't we go to the other play-in before we do the first round then?
I'm picking OKC.
Shut up. Okay, I'm telling you this right now. The Smoothie King Center, also known as the Blender,
Bro, that
for
sounds.
playoff. Shut up. Shut up. Hey, listen. It's my turn. You told me it was my turn.
Can we go to the Smoothie King Center?
No, it's called the Blender. Okay. Put some respect on New Orleans basketball fans. Okay.
This is between you two, not me.
They are crazy for their basketball, and when their team is actually playing pretty well, they'll show up. So, I like the Pelicans here. I'm also very biased, and I'm not gonna not admit that. But I think that the New Orleans atmosphere, I think it's huge that they get to host this game. So I'm gonna take the Pelicans, obviously, but you'll take. So you think that the Thunder? Are you just saying that to make me mad, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
I do think that New Orleans realistically will win.
Okay. Zach, what do you think?
I think New Orleans will take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe OKC has a chance though.
OKC will make it a close game.
Here's my thinking though, boys, is that we're gonna get a rematch of the freaking Go Bear fight game. That's what I think is gonna happen.
Hmm.
I think the Pelicans are gonna win, and I think the Lakers are gonna win. And then I think that we're gonna have the Pelicans play the Timberwolves again. But what do you guys think?
Say what now?
Wait. Wait.
Pelicans are gonna win, and then
Okay.
the Lakers are gonna win, meaning the Pelicans would have to play the Timberwolves. And the Timberwolves, that was the
No,
game.
no. If OKC wins, wait.
If either team
No.
wins, both whoever
Oh, it was
wins nine
against
and
OKC,
10.
huh? But which was confusing because the Pelicans played
Oh
them the day
wait,
before, right?
wait.
Yeah.
So the
The
punch game
Gobert
was
fight, the
against
punch game was against
OKC.
OKC. My bad. Okay.
Okay.
I do
God
not think
damn
that's
it.
gonna happen.
We still have a rematch.
You already spoke it into existence. It's too late.
Nope.
I'm confused.
Pelicans are gonna play the. Wait, do you guys think that the Lakers are gonna beat the Timberwolves or no?
Yeah.
They're
Did
getting hot at the right time, bro.
is
No
Gobert
Gobert.
in
No
for the
Gobert.
playoffs or no?
No, he's out.
Okay.
Not for the first game.
Okay. Yeah. I
He'll be
think
back when they play the second game though.
if the Lakers win, I don't. I mean, I think they have a shot at Memphis, but
Mhm.
I think so too.
I don't know if it'll go the
I think
distance.
the Lakers have a legit chance to like go somewhat deep in this playoffs if
Yeah,
they
if they
if they
have
get their act
LeBron and
together.
AD playing every game, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. If they have LeBron playing every game, sorry, but AD is
AD's washed.
AD's a joke. Sorry, but
He's just
he still hasn't
coming
said
from
his
a
goodbye to
Pelicans fan.
he has not said goodbye to New Orleans, just so you guys know. Or a thank to New Orleans, but you know, it
All
is
right,
what it
so
is. Shave your unibrow, bro.
we should have Thatcher come over to watch Lakers in Minnesota so that he can just say boo, AD, boo.
No, I want the Lakers to beat the Timberwolves because I don't want the Pelicans to play the Lakers.
What would you do if AD hit the game-winning shot against you guys?
I wouldn't really care, to be quite honest.
That is such a lie, bro.
You would cry.
No, because okay, here's my honest opinion: is that the Pelicans are not gonna win a series in the playoffs without Zion Williamson. They won't win a series. They could get into the playoffs, but like, so they're gonna have to play. Oh gosh, they're gonna have to play. Okay, wait, hang on. I changed my mind. I think that if I really thought about it, Denver's such a fake 1 seed, bro.
No, this is
Like,
outrageous. This is wild. There's no way
Denver's been dominant all year.
are
yeah,
you
and
even
they're still not gonna
considering
go anywhere.
you're
Are you
considering
freaking
you're
high?
considering any reality where the Pelicans beat Denver?
No, I'm saying that they can make it a series though. They're not gonna
Nah,
get swept, and it's not gonna be 5 games. It'll be a 6 game series.
this is
If, but
outrageous.
but what did I say before this? I said if Zion comes back. Without Zion, it doesn't stay competitive, I don't think. But I'll go on my Zion rant later. Okay, Pelicans over OKC, and I still think the Lakers beat the Timberwolves. So then that leaves Pelicans in Minnesota. And you guys will both take Minnesota, and that's fine. But I'll take my Pelicans because I have to. Have to
I'm
back them.
50-50.
Yeah, I think it's a toss-up series.
I do think that I almost think it might benefit the Pelicans that Gobert is back for that game because I almost feel like it could
He'll
create
throw another
more
punch.
drama. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it could create more drama that he's back.
Zion comes back, he punches Zion, he's out for the rest of the
Dude,
playoffs.
can you imagine Gobert trying to punch Zion?
Is Zion gonna be playing?
No, he if the Pelicans make it to the playoff series, he'll probably come back. But
Yeah.
I will take the Pelicans over the Timberwolves, but it's just because also the Pelicans are my team, and they looked pretty good against the Timberwolves the other day. They just kind of choked it towards the end. So
Okay. So do you want to go jump into Western Conference round 1 or Eastern Conference round 1?
let's go back to the East then, right? Because we started with the East.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about it? So Milwaukee, can we just easily all just say that Milwaukee's gonna sweep whoever they play?
Yeah. Well, I don't know,
Or
sweet.
maybe a gentleman sweep. Maybe
I would
gentleman
say
sweep.
I think it could be 4-2.
I think
4-1.
4-1.
If Milwaukee play Miami,
4-1.
then it's a 4 it's like 4-2 or something like that.
Yeah, because Miami will put up more of a fight than Atlanta, I think, against Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Mhm.
100%.
Okay. So we have Milwaukee going through.
Dude, Cleveland and
That series
Knicks,
is gonna be really good.
that's gonna be a good series.
Yeah,
But I
it's
back
gonna
your
be good.
boys.
I
I back
think,
your boys and Spida.
yeah, but
Love
like
Spida.
I think this could go to a game 7
Yeah, I think so.
with the way the
Um,
Knicks played the last few weeks.
They did lose to the Pelicans though,
They did lose to the Pelicans,
which is not great.
but they did clinch, which they've never really done in the last few years,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I don't know. I think this could that's a literal toss up because
I don't think it's a toss up because
no, because if you look at the lineups just on
it's not even
paper, it's
close.
not even close.
but yeah, but like game 7 though, I think it could be a game 7.
I think 6 games for me.
I think Cleveland take the first two at home, and then
It goes
from
back and
there it
forth.
goes back and forth.
I
So,
think I'll take Cleveland in
but
6.
I'm taking Cleveland in like 5 or 6. So
I'm gonna say Cleveland 7.
Okay. Philadelphia and Brooklyn. I think we should applaud
Philadelphia and
Brook.
4.
Hang on. Hang on. Brooklyn, really, really well done, bro. Like, congratulations that you guys traded the 2 players that you made a big deal out of to get there, and you are now in the playoffs. That's awesome. The Sixers in 4.
in 4,
Uh, I mean, okay, it's almost like what we just said about the Cleveland, New York. When you look at that on paper, it should be in 4. So maybe I'll say in 5.
I think Brooklyn makes a series out of this, but I still think Philadelphia go through.
Okay. Um, Boston. If Boston play Miami, this game is gonna go. This is gonna go like 6 or 7 games. But if they play the Hawks, then it's gonna go 4.
I think you underestimate the Hawks.
It's not that I
Yeah.
underestimate the Hawks. It's that Boston, I think, are really good. I think Boston might be the best team in the East.
What's going on with Jaylen Brown though? Something with his hand.
Yeah, true.
How long is he out
I'll say
for?
Boston in 5 if they play Atlanta. But I have them playing Miami, and I think that'll go 6 or 7.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Miami is really good, man, but just sucks that I wish that they had a really good like guard, like a point guard, because Lowry's like 1 foot out the door.
I mean, one booty cheek out the door, bro. He's thick.
That's outrageous. Oh my gosh.
That's staying in.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
but I still think like I said, Philly and 4, and then Boston. I think Boston can make it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals.
I have all in at least in the East. I have all of the higher
Home
seeds going
higher
through.
seeds, yeah.
Yeah.
If okay, so let's say if we had to pick right now, just based on what we're looking at, who do you think is in the Eastern Conference final?
It's between 3 teams for me. So I think
Yeah.
2 out of these 3 will make it.
Okay.
Milwaukee, Boston, and Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
don't
know.
think I don't think that Philadelphia. I think Joel Embiid is so good and they have a decent roster. I just don't think I think Cleveland is better than Philadelphia.
Yeah,
I was gonna say Boston, Cleveland, or Philly.
I
I think
think
Oh, you don't think
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee,
I think Milwaukee gets upset.
but not in this first round,
Not in the
right?
first round, but maybe the second round.
Would they have to then play? They would play.
they'd
They
play Cleveland or New York, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
So
I
I
think
think
it's
so assuming that it's Cleveland, Milwaukee, I think the winner of that series goes to the West Eastern Conference Finals.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Cleveland, Philly, Boston.
I think it'll be Cleveland and Boston.
Okay.
Is that
Okay.
coming from a Cleveland Cavaliers fan?
Yeah,
Or
No,
is
a
that
little
coming
bit.
from your general perspective?
I've thought that from since the beginning of the year. That's just been my prediction.
And honestly, don't be disappointed though if they don't make it that far, because like the
Well,
fact
no.
that
Yeah.
Cleveland's this good this early is a
Like
good sign.
compare what we were at last year to this year, it's like night and day. And also,
Yeah,
I
and
will
your
say
uniforms are better, so that's a
the
dub.
first year of our rebrand, we make the playoffs and get a home court advantage. That's saying something.
Your
True.
red uniforms
Oh,
are my favorite.
they're so beautiful.
The red wine. Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
let's go
Should we move to the
let's go
West?
to the inferior conference.
We all know the West is better than the East. Come on now.
No, it's not.
Not currently,
The
but
Whoever
I
West is
think the West,
stronger.
the West overall is stronger. But
whoever
the
makes it to the
top team.
finals from the
Hang
East
on.
is going to win the finals.
Well, hang on. I was gonna say that my argument is that the top teams in the East are better than the top teams in the West, but the West is way more stacked through and through. If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, I think Milwaukee, Boston, Philly are better than Denver, Memphis, Sacramento. But I think that like when you look at these matchups, like all these teams, I could see any of these Western Conference teams going to the Western Conference Finals. Any of them, other than the play-in guys.
But look at this. Memphis have the same record as Cleveland. They're the 2 seed, and Cleveland are the 4 seed. That's how that shows right there the difference in conference.
Sorry, can you say that one more time?
Memphis has the same record as Cleveland, but yet Memphis is the 2 seed and Cleveland is a 4 seed.
Oh yeah, 100%. And
So
that's
I
what I was
think
just saying. Like
that's the
I think that the top teams in the East are better than the top teams in the West, but I just think that the West is stronger. Like I don't even know if I would say stronger. It's just a lot more contested. But
True.
I just think that any of the Western Conference teams that are in this side, not in the play-in side, I think any of those guys could make it to the Western Conference Finals. Actually, if the Lakers really turned it into gear and they were fully healthy, they could, I think, make a run at the Western Conference.
Right.
if I'm the Lakers, I'd rather face Denver than Memphis.
Oh, 1000%.
Yeah.
Um,
So
okay,
if
so
I'm the
in
Lakers, do I intentionally lose to Minnesota to go play Denver?
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm thinking too.
yeah, but then you have
Rest your
to.
guys and
But I am just saying. I mean, okay, again, I'm a Pelicans fan, but I wouldn't
Shout
want to
out the Pelicans fan.
intentionally. But hang on, I wouldn't want to intentionally lose, and then play a team that just won a game and has momentum.
but
I
they're
wouldn't
also
want that.
tired. If you rest your best players, you're ready.
There's no way they rest their best players against Minnesota. It's not going to happen.
Well, it's not going to happen because then it'd be obvious.
They're also at home too, so they might. If I'm the Lakers though, I would rather just win and be in than have to worry about playing a second game.
True.
That's why I
Yeah.
liked last year with the Pelicans. They just beat the Spurs and then they were in. It was really nice. So
But we do have LA at 7 and New Orleans at
in
8.
New Orleans at 8, right?
Okay.
So I think Denver will win that one.
Damn,
I do think if Zion is healthy, then the Pelicans can stretch it out longer, but they're not going to win.
True.
Especially because I've seen how I've watched actually most of the, I think I've watched almost all the Denver Pelican games, and Denver just whoops. They don't match up well. So Denver will win that one. Now, I think this 4-5 game is actually kind of nuts.
I
Dude,
think
the Clippers turned it around.
They're getting hot at the right time.
Yeah.
And that's what I like.
And after getting Westbrook too.
Yeah, and if you have to play if you have to play the Suns with KD, now is the time to play them before they start really clicking.
Exactly. And like when they get Paul George back too, he's been hurt since the 21st of March.
Mhm.
That's gonna be
So
such a different game.
here's my take. I don't even know who wins it, but I think whoever wins this series goes to the Western Conference Finals.
Okay.
I
I
agree
really
with
want
that.
to see the Clippers because Kawhi is one of my favorite players in the league right now.
Westbrook's always been one of my favorite players, so I want him to succeed.
Brody.
I hate Phoenix, so I'm gonna go with the Clippers.
Okay.
I
Well,
hate
like
Phoenix
I said,
too, so I'll go with the
this will
Clippers.
also I think this will go game 7, but I think the
Yeah.
Clippers somehow pull it out.
This
in
might be
7.
the only Game 7 series, I think.
At least
I
in
could
the first
see
round, you mean?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could see Sacramento and Golden State going to game 7 too.
Mm-hmm.
Golden State are favored, which is crazy to me.
They're the
but
better
It's
team.
because Sacramento's got a young team and the Warriors
because
are
the
defending
Warriors
champs.
are
Defending champs.
so good. You know what, Elijah? Just for you, the Warriors are like Manchester City.
The
Mhm.
Warriors are Caleb's favorite team.
Well, okay, that's not why I would say the Warriors are the better team. I think this could go 7 games.
Also, Sacramento have the most expensive tickets of the
I
entire.
really hope that Sacramento win the series, though. I think it's so awesome.
They have
Light
the
the
best
beam.
atmosphere. They have the best atmosphere, straight up.
Mhm.
Light the beam.
I think Sacramento make it to the finals.
Whoa. There's no way.
I think Sacramento.
If they make it to the finals, I will buy a De'Aaron Fox Sacramento Kings jersey. Clip it.
Can you put that in there, Zach?
Yeah.
Well,
If the Kings make it to the finals, I will buy a De'Aaron Fox Kings jersey. There's
Okay.
no way.
well,
Or
I'll clip
Sabonis.
it. I'll clip
Whichever
it.
one.
Um,
Or whoever. But
Boogie Cousins.
yes.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Hey, do you know who else Boogie Cousins played for?
The Pelicans, I know.
The New Orleans
Pelicans.
Pelicans.
Is he on a team?
No,
No, he's retired.
he retired. I think.
He's on the
Yeah.
Nuggets. No, he's on the Nuggets.
What?
Oh my gosh, he is on the Nuggets.
That's wild.
He's on the Nuggets.
Boogie.
Boogie.
That's
Boogie
right,
Cousins.
because I remember. Do you guys watch Gideon?
No.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he said something.
Yeah, Gideon went to the freaking
Went to the Denver.
yeah, and he
Something
saw
game.
Boogie. No, it was the Bucks, right? He saw and he got the
Yeah.
Bucks jersey signed. Yeah, that's
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elijah, he has this ongoing joke that he is DeMarcus Cousins. So
They almost look literally the same.
they do look really similar.
They're so similar.
So sometimes when they ask, like when people ask him what his name is, he'll say DeMarcus Cousins.
It's cool. It's cool.
Oh my gosh.
This one is really tough for me, but I'm just gonna my heart says Sacramento, but my brain says Golden State.
Your brain says Pelicans. We cannot trust your brain.
No, my heart
Yeah.
says Pelicans, not my brain says Pelicans. My heart.
I think Sacramento in 7. If Sabonis and De'Aaron Fox get going,
And the thing is think about Game 7 is in Sacramento.
Mm.
Can you imagine how
Bro,
loud that arena is going to
That
be if they go to
atmosphere
a
is
Game
gonna be
7?
outrageous. That atmosphere
Game
is
1
gonna
is
be
going to be
insane.
nuts.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
game is going to be sold out.
So I'll go with Sacramento in 7.
I just think the Warriors are too old and the Sacramento is too fast.
Just Steph Curry is so good. That's the problem.
mm-hmm.
He's so good. Like he could single-handedly win you a series.
Not
He's that good.
only if his ankles are okay.
Yeah,
True.
but still. Like
All right.
give
and then,
me an injured Steph Curry over a healthy De'Aaron Fox.
That's outrageous. At this point,
It's
that's
not.
outrageous.
Curry's
Steph
just one
Curry
of
is a top 10 NBA player of all time.
Yeah,
I agree.
but so is Wilt Chamberlain. You're gonna take Wilt Chamberlain? He's dead. You gonna take him over De'Aaron Fox?
That was a horrible argument.
Are you?
Why would I take a dead person over a healthy
But
player?
you're also taking a washed up person over a
Steph
young
Curry
up.
is not washed up.
washed up.
That's such a horrible take from
Steph
you.
Curry is washed up.
No,
What
he's
about
not.
Bill Russell? Huh?
I'm taking a dead Bill. No, he's not even dead. Yeah, he is dead.
Yes,
That's
Yeah,
right.
he died this
my
year.
gosh,
he died this
bro.
year.
He died this
Bro.
year. Everybody wore 6 on. No, last year, because last
Hold
year
on.
everybody wore 6, right? Or is it this year?
No, they're wearing 6 this year.
Okay, that's right. This is a good episode, guys. Good job. But I think that one in 7, and I think the Kings will take it.
Okay.
I would kill to be at Game 7 in Sacramento. Oh, that'd be sick.
That'd be cool.
Okay, so then do we technically have the Lakers? We have the Lakers against the Grizzlies, right?
Lakers, Grizzlies.
I think Lakers take it in 6
Ooh,
Whoa, in 6.
wow.
because I hate Dylan Brooks.
Who
Bro.
doesn't?
Dylan
Who
Brooks
doesn't
is
hate
such
Dylan
a
Brooks.
menace.
Dylan Brooks
He's a
will
bum,
throw
bro.
this series.
He's a
Dylan
menace.
Brooks is a
He will
bum.
throw this series.
He's a
Are you
menace.
saying you like him, Elijah?
I don't like him,
Are you calling
but,
Elijah a bum?
but I don't
Yeah.
hate him. I don't hate him.
Shout
You just
out
call
to
me.
the
Wait,
fact
wait,
that
wait. What? Wait, what?
shout out to the fact that Dylan Brooks' greatest highlight is his flop against Utah. Have you guys seen
True.
that?
No.
Yeah, when he's in college.
Look it up, Elijah. His flop against Utah when he was at Oregon was just the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Pretty much sums up his career. Over dramatic
You really
and
hate Dylan.
irrelevant.
You really hate Dylan Brooks, bro.
I just think that when he's trying to beef with Draymond Green, I'm like, are you stupid?
You stupid.
And then he tried to beef with Russell Westbrook. Are you stupid, bro?
Everyone tries to beef with Russell.
Yeah, stupid. How many MVPs do you have, Dylan? 0.
None.
Yeah. How many times did Russell Westbrook rock the baby on you? Probably like 10. Get out of here, kid. Russell Westbrook's reviving his career against you. Like, that shows how bad you are.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just kind of like also just being annoying about it. But I just think the Draymond Green, Dylan Brooks beef is really stupid. Because it's like, I don't know. It'd be like if, trying to think of like an NFL equivalent. I don't know. I'm
Uh,
struggling to find a good equivalent.
Oh, the Giants played the
Odell and
Dodgers
Josh
today.
Norman.
Oh, but
kill
they
me.
both became irrelevant. That's the problem.
Sorry, off topic.
And neither won a championship.
True.
True.
Almost
I would
did though.
say, yeah,
Well,
I would say it's like, no, because we got to think about like similar positions, right? I'd almost be like, if, geez, this is hard.
The
Like,
Giants played the Dodgers, and I want to kill myself.
they play the Dodgers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's gonna be fun for you.
I know.
What about who's like a young quarterback who isn't that good? Oh, it's like Baker Mayfield
I
against
was just gonna
anyone.
say Baker. I was just gonna say Baker Mayfield.
I don't know. In my opinion, it'd be like if Baker Mayfield like tried to get beef with like freaking Aaron Rodgers or like I don't know, not even maybe not even Aaron. Like
Baker Mayfield and Zach Wilson.
no, because neither have won
What?
anything. Oh, it's even just like freaking Zach Wilson against Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
But Joe Flacco,
Joe Flacco is superior.
but I'm disrespecting Draymond by calling Draymond the Joe Flacco of the NBA. So my
No,
bad.
Draymond is the Zach
I'm
Wilson.
gonna
of
put that in the
NBA.
thumbnail. Draymond Green is the Joe Flacco of the NBA. No, I mean it's just like I don't know. I find that beef so silly of like just the disrespect, bro. And I love how Draymond publicly called him out on his podcast. The fact that he like said that they ain't gonna win anything with you, and everything they're gonna be winning is without you. Love that.
I will say it'd be really cool to have a Sacramento versus Los Angeles plan or second round. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, is that who it would be if LA won?
Yeah. Right? Because I think
Yeah.
it's just like
Yeah, because the 3 would play. No. Yeah, because the 1 no. Well, if I think it would depends. If Sacramento won, yeah, then they would play the next lowest seed, assuming Memphis lost.
True.
No.
I
Wouldn't
thought it
Denver
was
play
just
Denver would play the Lakers, right?
Seventh seed plays the second seed. Eighth seed would play the first seed.
No, I know, but
no,
I'm saying
after this round.
if after this round, if Denver won and Lakers won, wouldn't the Lakers play Denver?
If it's a lower seed, yeah.
Okay.
Lower
I still
seeds
haven't
usually play
answered.
the.
I still haven't answered Memphis and Lakers though.
Yeah,
Wait, Elijah, you haven't either, have you?
I'm the only one.
I'm going
You
with
losers.
I'll go with the Lakers because I love Braun. He's like my favorite player in the NBA. So
I think you should go bald.
I think he should go back to headband Braun.
Yeah.
Iconic.
I thought he just said Thatcher should go bald.
Yeah, iconic.
Head,
I could see
headband
Thatcher
Brown is
going bald.
iconic.
I have
And
two. No, I have two round of a head. It would just look like
if Sacramento
cue
wins-
Like
ball
a,
in
you
pool.
just look like a coconut.
if
I look
Sacramento
like a-
go to the finals, you need to shave your head.
Yep.
No, I said I'd buy a jersey. I'm not shaving my head.
Okay.
I'd look
So
like a
all of
cue
us
ball,
saying-
bro.
Everyone.
Like
God
people be
damn it.
pulling, like be getting pool cues to my head.
Literally me, 'cause I have a pool table.
Just go lay on your pool table. I'll go the Lakers just because I like Braun.
Okay.
And LeBron James on any given night, if when he's on it, he is the best player on the court.
Just make sure John Morant doesn't bring a Glock in the arena.
God damn it.
Hey, for the record, it wasn't his. Okay, at least that's what he told everybody. Is that it wasn't his. I have a shout out to. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to put his name out there, but shout out to one of my soccer players. Jaw is his favorite player, and so
So that makes Ja your favorite player.
no. So I talked to his mom and I said, "Do you know what's going on with Jaw?" And she was like, "No," and I was like, You should look it up." And then next week she came back and she's like, "Oh, that's really bad." I was like, "Yeah, it's really bad." And I guess he's been asking her if he can save up to get Jaw's like shoes, and she said no.
Damn.
Watch, now his favorite player is gonna be Dylan Brooks. Look what you've done.
Then I'll kick him off the team. If he says his
Whoa.
favorite player is Dylan Brooks, no, JK, he's like one of my best players. I can't kick him off the team. Oh, Dylan
All right.
Brooks, man.
Real quick, can we just say congratulations to the Boston Bruins for having the best record in NHL history with 63 wins.
Ristory? NHL Ristory.
With
History.
Riztory.
Hey, and the Seattle Kraken have bounced back from being like the worst team in the NHL to being in the playoffs. Let's go.
Yep. And I will
Best-
obviously be rooting for no one because my teams are out.
Also, how Zach, you know
Hmm?
that Elijah doesn't like the name Kraken. He thinks it's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree or disagree?
I don't agree.
I think that the Kraken might be one of the best names in sports.
I think that the Predators are a great name in sports too.
No, that's horrible. It's just child predators.
What? Nah, that's wild. That's outrageous.
But yeah, so the season ends this week for NHL. I think that the playoffs are pretty much set. The Sabres and the Panthers still need to clinch. The Islanders and
The
Penguins still need
Is this
Sabres.
called
to... Sabres, Sabres.
No, it's not
Whatever.
the same thing. It's not the
Sabres?
same thing.
Sabres? I
Have
call
you
them
been watching
Sabres.
too much Office lately? Have you guys seen that? Where it's like they think that Saber is Sabre, so they make this whole song which is like, yeah, Dunder Mifflin is a pot of Sabre. Yeah, you guys should watch that. But Sabres, oh no.
Oh no, no.
This is like when we asked if you
The
rode
only
the
reason-
short bus and
the
you
only-
said you were
the
too
only-
tall to ride the short bus.
The only, the only reason I call him the Sabres is because it pisses one of my coworkers off because he's a Sabres
Oh.
fan.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought for a second I was a little nervous that you didn't know that it was Sabres.
No, I know it's Sabres.
Okay, good.
But I think Calgary's gonna have a wild card, and also I don't know. We'll just see what happens in this next week.
Wait, you
But-
should go. Wait, what matchups are already set?
I'm not sure. I'm looking right now. None of them are set yet because there's still 4 more days of games. The last games are on the 15th of April.
I just hope the Kraken win.
I just
At
hope
all.
the Sharks can at least
Sounds so-
do
I want the
something.
Kraken to win it also, so then I can be like, the Kraken are the best team in the NHL. And then
sounds
Elijah's
so
like, that's a
stupid.
stupid name.
It's so stupid.
Your favorite football team are the Cleveland Browns. You cannot say
At
that
least
the
it's
Kraken
at
is
least
the
it's
worst name in
plural.
sports.
You guys have a
Oh, great. You
singular
guys can
name.
be plural skid marks together.
You have a singular name, bro.
That's way
so
cooler than the
idiotic.
Browns, bro. Are you guys representing poops or something? Like
is there
what?
is there any other team in professional sports that has a singular name?
Yes. I don't know who, but yes, there are more.
No.
Yeah.
If you can't think of one that's like prominent.
All right, guys, we're
Sports
gonna
team that does not end in S. Here we go. Which U.S. professional sports teams do not end in S?
Kraken.
Well, we've established that one. The Miami Heat,
Okay.
The
the
Utah
Oklahoma
Jazz.
City Thunder, the Utah Jazz, the Orlando Magic, Colorado Avalanche, Minnesota Wild, Tampa Bay Lightning, Boston Red Sox. That one doesn't count because it's like multiple, but
That sounds like yeah.
it's all Sox with the X. Chicago White Sox. Washington football team. This is
Oh
an
my
old list, I
gosh.
guess. Women's basketball. I'm not gonna read that. So
Women's basketball.
I'll be canceled.
Wow.
Canceled.
That's sexist.
Yeah, I know.
Is that even considered a sport? No, I'm just kidding.
Easy. Take it
That's
easy.
going straight into the thumbnail. Women's
Is
basketball.
women's
should not be
basketball a
considered-
sport?
Hey, you guys
But
have to
look,
be-
that's
it's
actually a
so
lot
much.
more teams than I thought it would
That
be.
is a
No,
decent amount. But majority of them are in basketball or in hockey. right?
Crimson Tide is another one.
the Alabama Crimson
Do we
Tides.
even know what Crimson Tide means?
Hang on. Hey, you know what? Just for fun, make it plural to all of these, okay?
Kraken.
And then you tell me if they sound better or not. The Miami Heat. It's horrible. The Oklahoma City Thunders.
Sounds like a. Sounds like a.
The Orlando Magics.
Wait, saying it.
The Utah
What?
Jazzes.
Is jazz plural though?
No, jazz is
'Cause-
freaking music.
Yeah, but
Doesn't count as
Jazz Eye.
plural.
Jazz
The
Jazz-
Jazz Eye.
Jazz is a whole genre, so it's not just
The
referring. to
Colorado Avalanches.
That just doesn't sound bad.
The Minnesota Wilds.
That doesn't sound bad either.
The Tampa Bay Lightnings.
That's
kind of like OKC Thunders.
Yeah.
The Boston Red Sox. Just kidding.
Adding a plural.
The Washington football teams. Just kidding. See what I mean? Like those all sounded worse, I think. I mean, it was probably the way I said them too, because I was mocking it. But like the Magics and the Thunders and the Lightnings, like and the Avalanches and the Heats.
But I
That
also
one's
think
bad. The Heat sounds like the Sweats or something.
The Krakens.
Yeah, the
The
Krakens
Kraken.
isn't better. The Kraken is better, I think.
that sounds like a name of a ship.
Sounds like
The Kraken is the thing that
bullshit.
eats the ship, bro.
Yeah, but you could name like a crack.
Like
I
to
know- I
be
did-
like ironic.
Yeah.
Crocodile do, mother.
This might be the longest episode we've ever
I know.
recorded. Hey, but it's been good.
All right. I'm
Oh,
setting
wait,
this up.
another thing.
Damn it,
comment-
Thatcher!
Hang on. Comment. I know you guys won't, but comment if you think that the Kraken is a good name or if it's stupid.
They have a good logo. They have a good.
Colors,
Colors,
uniforms,
everything.
yeah.
I just think that the name was kind of silly. But hey, if
The
you guys wanna-
Browns are kind of silly.
if you guys,
The team name, not the other thing.
if you
Okay.
guys,
I'm taking this out. No more arguing between names.
that sounded racist.
We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We hope you
even talk
enjoyed your
about this.
Easter. Shut up, Elisha.
Wait, what did he even say?
We didn't talk about baseball.
Yeah.
There's nothing to talk about,
um,
really. Still kind of
The
early.
Rays. Shout out to
The
the
Rays
Rays,
are the,
for
you know,
being
9-0.
undefeated. Yeah.
Okay.
We hope you guys had a good Easter, of course. Real Madrid plays Chelsea, Thatcher. So we're gonna be talking shit to each other probably.
Are you?
I don't give two shits.
Wait, what? Wait.
Why would I talk? Why would
Why-
I care?
Be like, you
Why
have
would
a
you
Chelsea
care?
jersey.
Wait,
I
you
don't
have
have
a
a Chelsea jersey.
I was gonna say Thatcher. There's no way you have a Chelsea.
I don't
swear
have
to
a
God, you
Chelsea.
Chelsea
I do
jersey.
have an
Oh,
Eden
maybe
Hazard jersey.
that is it. That's probably it.
That's
Yeah, you want to see it?
All right, well, Thatcher grabbed this jersey.
Straight
Real,
from Belgium.
Real
Oh,
Madrid
that's
and
clean.
Chelsea play. That's gonna be a good game though.
Arsenal are gonna win the league.
I hope enjoy your baseball, your NBA playoffs, your NHL games, all
You're
this
cracking.
week.
Bro,
We'll catch you guys next week.
Go
We
Pels.
might have a get. We might have a special appearance next week.
Oh, will we?
what?
Oh, we will. To Warriors fan.
Welcome everybody.
Oh,
Welcome to the podcast, Zach's mom. Everyone. She will be our fourth co-host starting next week. Can't wait to get her thoughts on the
All right.
games.
We will catch you guys next week.
Okay,
Take it
go
easy.
Pels. Bye.
For DPT stuff or what?
That's a beta move right there.
What do you wanna write an essay on analyzing a specific part of a war photograph?
That sounds like your problem because you took that
Joke's on
class.
you. Joke's on you already done that.
You know what? You guys need to go to bed. Just go to bed.
Go
Go to bed.
Wake up tomorrow with a better attitude.
No, because I'll know that I have to go to radio journalism. Zach actually went to
Oh.
bed.